I have 2 videos to make here. Well, maybe 3. This is the first one. This is to my mom and my dad and my family members and anyone else who has any questions about the intent of this autistic movement and my intent within it. Autistic people are transparently frustrated with how little room we have in a world that isn't designed for us. With that frustration, however, we're not dangerous physically in any way, shape, or form. However, again, we are moderately disruptive, if not fully disruptive, to the sense of reality that has existed before now. Whether that be a reality that lives in your soul and in your mind, or a reality at large, we're questioning it right now and doubting it and pushing against it. And that can feel incredibly uncomfortable. But that doesn't mean anything other than a discomfort that lies within you. And I just said that because that's reality. There is indeed a civil rights movement occurring right now with regard to the autistic and neurodiverse community because it needs to be happening right now. It crosses all color lines, all countries, all races, all religions, gender. It's infinitely large and infinitely important. And I am very honored to be a part of it, as well as all the others that are a part of it. They're honored as well. It feels like a sacred duty that if I have a voice and I can use my voice to help us find our place in this world, then I will. And like the media attacks on Greta Thunberg, anger does not equal violence. Anger equals and drives passion and change and the courage to stand up. And that's what's going on. So I challenge you, my family, and I challenge anyone else who doubts or questions the motivations of this community and myself and other leaders to consider what part of our movement is making you uncomfortable, and to consider rational thought with respect to what we will or will not do, or will or are not capable of. I am capable of being very loud. Other leaders are as well. That's why they're leaders, because they don't necessarily want to be, but they have a voice that they can share. And we're going to keep doing so. So again, look inside, figure out why you feel uncomfortable, and figure out what side of the fence you want to stand on, because this movement is going to continue and we need allies. We want allies. We want allies that are going to stand with us and not against us. And we really just want freedom. Not only for myself, because frankly, I could live without it. I have so far, but it's uncomfortable, so I don't want that. More importantly though, the work that's being done in this community right now is about the future. My son, for example, he deserves to live in a world that accepts him and embraces him for who he is. He deserves to live in a world where he can be full of passion and life, and sometimes that looks like intense frustration and anger, but he's full of love and peace. And if he's given the space to be who he is, then he's going to be loving and peaceful, but he's going to be transparent. Every child out there who's living an autistic life, whose identity is to be autistic, whose parents support or not support them, every one of those children needs to have a different future. Greta's doing her work for climate change because she's a child who wants a different future. And autistic kids need the same, but in a different way. So please stop attacking us. Please stop belittling our frustration and our anger. Look around and look at how we get treated. And look inside. And that is all. With love and peace.